more than 38 million Americans that hunt and fish every year. Hunters and anglers support more jobs nationwide than the number of employees at all the Walmart stores across the country combined. However, preserving our nation's wildlife and ecosystem can be very difficult, and I've always been interested in finding a job that can help do my part to preserve them. Right now, I'm currently enrolled in an Issues and Environment class at Minnesota West here in the Worthington campus. I enjoy learning about the issues in our environment that I will be able to help fix and prevent when I enter the workforce. My teacher for that class is Rolf Malberg, and that is who I interviewed for my assignment. Although I don't want to be a teacher, I decided that interviewing Mr. Malberg would be beneficial to me because every day he teaches about the issues that I will soon be working with. I lined up the interview with him one day before class in his office, and the interview went well, and this is what I learned. I asked him why he decided to teach about this subject, and he told me he had always enjoyed hunting and fishing when he was a kid, and he decided that he wanted to be a wildlife biologist. But when he got into college, he found out that the jobs were limited, so he decided to go into teaching and teach the younger generations about the issues so that they could help fix them. We then talked about his educational level and training, and he first started off majoring in wildlife biology, which he got his bachelor's degree from the University of Minnesota, but then he also went on to get his teacher's degree after seeing that the jobs in his profession were limited at the time. And then we talked more about his profession. They wanted to make students realize that the difference that they could make about these issues, that they played a big role, or they could play a big role in fixing them. And then he talked about how the issues have evolved so much since he was in school, that they have escalated and they've gotten way worse than people had originally thought that they could. He also works on many watershed and wildlife boards in the area, working with other people to help preserve our lakes and keep them clean and preserve our wildlife areas. The age range that he works with is when he's teaching, it's mostly college kids, but he also works with older people when he's on his boards. He also works with a lot of farmers because that's who the watershed deals with a lot, so that they can use good agriculture techniques to keep the lakes clean. He also said that communication is important, and it's important to be an effective communicator to show the concerns and issues to other people. He tries to keep an open mind when he's talking about the issues because he can always keep learning, because he has to keep learning as issues change to work with them. Speaking is important since he's a teacher. He has to talk well and so that he can educate the other people. Listening is also important on his boards to understand the other issues and concerns that people have so that they can work together to solve the problems. And he quoted, "A good communicator needs to be a good listener." This assignment was very beneficial to me because it showed me that there's more to this profession than I originally thought. Even though I don't want to be a teacher, he showed me that it'll be important to be a good communicator, to share with other people the issues that I see and how we should fix them together. However, I also learned that it's important to be a good listener, to work with other people to solve the issues as a group. I do feel that once I'm done in college, I would be well equipped to enter the profession of wildlife biology. The jobs are a little limited at this time, but I will work hard to get to where I want to be. Deciding what to do after college can be hard for any student. Talking to someone in the profession that they want to go into can be very beneficial, so I'd like to thank Mr. Malberg for his help in my decision.